Those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And so, the national anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Ireland have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly. Ireland have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye? Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. They're strong and competitive, they've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here, there's no doubt about that.
And the shot's on here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Doherty, gently done. Kevin Dix. Always onto this. It's Mauro Zylstra. And he's done it! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 4 minutes is number 9, Mauro Zylstra.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. O'Brien. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's being urged to shoot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the counter is on. Ireland have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Gates. Nathan Choeon. Ivar Jenner. Justin Hubner. Calvin Verdonk. Decent progress down the left. It's Maro Zylstra. Tom Hay. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's the Professor. He's cut it out. Gets good distance on it. Ivar Jenner concedes a free kick for that. Caresses it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Out of play for a goal kick. Doherty. Indonesia have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Great work on the overlap. Oh, smashing header! Mauro looking to add to his goal. Doherty. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's played forward. Oh, super find. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's Maro Zylstra. Doherty shifted upfield. Cullen. Oh, delicate chip through. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance! He hits the net. They have brought themselves an equaliser. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 20 minutes, number 26.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Tom Hay. That's an imaginative pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into the middle. Kevin Dix clears it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ivar Jenner. Gates. Risky Rideau. Kevin Dix. Could try cutting inside here. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. Brady. Ivarjena, aim forwards. So what can they make of this? And he's away. He's through and all alone. Takes a shot. It's a goal. Into the lead once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
After 27 minutes is number 9, Mauro Zylstra.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's Jena. And he welcomes it in. This might spell a decent chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The goal scored for Indonesia.
Match ball again and again. He just cannot help himself.
Number 9, Mauro Zylstra.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Moved on forwards. Idzes shifted upfield. Calvin Verdonk. Aim forwards. It's Mauro Zylstra. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. Doherty, gently done. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Ivarjena. Lobbed in behind. That has been cut short. Doherty. O'Brien. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Doherty. Looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Calvin Verdonk. And he shoots!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 38 minutes, number 19.
Ireland to get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward. O'Brien tries a deft little ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Kevin Dix. Ole Romani. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. Cullen. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's away. It's Romani! That was superb goalkeeping!
Ole Romani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, what a climb! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Moved on forwards. Doherty. And it's played forward. There's the end of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Indonesia do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Substitution for Ireland. Number 12.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field is number 9.
It's Romani. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves
The goal
many
scored
favours
for
then.
Indonesia.
They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 9.
He's got 4.
Yes.
That is remarkable. Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
It's McAteer. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. McAteer have it back and can go again. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cullen. Shoots! Right back in the game.
Number 2.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Calvin Verdonk. Evan Ferguson, it's a delicate pass. Oh, it's come loose. And they've got rid.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Romani. Will Romani make a pass? And that is not finding anyone. Doherty hurtling down that right flank. Ferguson. Evan Ferguson played out towards the right wing. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Ivariena. Tom Hay. Ferguson. Brady. Get a throw in. Ireland.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Brady. Brady. A chance to play it in. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! Risky Rideau.
The attendance for
Mauro
this match
being
was
hunted in pads.
71,649.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
It's the Professor. Great defending, strong and determined. Nathan Choeon. Oh, well measured. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kevin Dix is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice looking ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
McAteer looks to get on the end of this. Gaitzes. Ivariena. The Professor. Nice physical challenge. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ole Romani. And here's the chance to counter. Mauro. Chance! Really well taken goal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
How many? Just how many?
The goal score for Indonesia after 67 minutes is number 9, Mauro Dilstra.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Brady. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. And now the breakaway. Big chance. Must be chance, surely. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
The goal score for Indonesia after 70 minutes is number 9, Mauro Dilstra.
Indonesia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
O'Brien shifted upfield. The pass has gone astray. Calvin Verdonk. Ole Romani. It's Mauro Zilstra. He's on the finish! Doherty is there, and he can get that clear. Ivar Jenner, done delicately. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's Verdong! Cross. It's claimed by the keeper. That's been slipped through. Romani. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Nathan Choeon. Kevin Dix. It's Romani. Kevin Dix. Romani. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Romani. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Ireland. Number 26. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Thinks about the shot. Gets his head on it! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's gone out for a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. Kevin Dix. Corner then. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, good ball. It's Tom Hay.
I suppose he was being forced to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Brady. Into the last 5 minutes. Cross in. It's a mighty effort! Not the best of headers. Ivarjena, and it's lofted through here. Doherty. And it's McAteer. Dinks one through. Klubner with the clearance. Ivarjena. Oh, they could break here. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Mauro goes pulsing down that left-hand side. And he won't reach that.
Substitution for Ireland.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's
Coming on the
absolutely
field
nothing wrong
is
with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was
number
very willing, though,
17.
not quite able.
Klubner cuts it out.
There will be 3
Calvin
minutes
Verdonk.
added time.
McAteer does really well to win the ball there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. McAteer. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. It's run loose here. McAteer. Cullen. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And they can counter here. He can run onto that. Great ball if he can get there. Romani. He's onside. Cullen. Doherty. And that will be the final act. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
And all that remains for me...
I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me. This ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through